Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be finally wrapping up the Halloween season, the month of October, with my final Halloween franchise related video. It's so sad to finally conclude this because after this, I'm probably not going to be uploading a Halloween related video for quite a while. I'm not going to be doing any re-rankings the next year, obviously. I did all these rankings because I wanted to be done with it for a while, hopefully. So, although it is sad to finally conclude this, and I am still excited to make this video, we need to move on, and the month of November is coming up, which means there's going to be some fun Diary of a Wimpy Kid content coming your way, and I know you guys are always excited for that, so stay tuned for that. But in this video, the way I decided to do it was, instead of doing a top 10, there are just so many good kills in the franchise that I just decided to pick my favorite kill from every single movie in the Halloween franchise. So, it was very difficult to decide on some of these because there were, like, some of them, it was, like, hard to decide between two of them, so I just had to make my choice. And so for some of you, this may be controversial. I know a lot of these on here are going to be controversial for you guys, and you're going to be saying, what about this other kill? And I'm going to be like, yeah, I know, that kill is great, but for me, this is my personal favorite. So, in this ranking, or I guess not ranking, but more just fun video, I'm going to be choosing my favorite kill from every single movie in the Halloween franchise. I am recording this on Halloween night. I hope you guys all had a great Halloween. I know I did. So, to wrap things up, let's do this. Starting off at the John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978, and things are already going to get controversial for you because I know many people are going to think I'm going to go with the Bob kill, but actually, my personal favorite from the movie is the Linda kill. I know, the Bob kill is still really great. It utilizes the head tilt in the best way in the franchise because it was the first time they used it, so therefore it is the best. But for me, my personal favorite kill from the original John Carpenter's Halloween is the Linda kill. I just love the kind of goofiness of this scene while also being really, really well done. Obviously, he's wearing the bed sheet, he's tricking Linda, and she goes to pick up the phone because she's kind of annoyed by Bob, so it's kind of funny there. And then he starts walking up slowly, and he starts choking her and strangling her, and then the bed sheet falls off, and at the same time, Laurie obviously was being called by Linda, so Michael Myers in this just kind of goofy shot, but really cool shot, picks up the phone and he just starts breathing in it. And Laurie's also kind of annoyed by this. I don't know. I really like the kind of subtle goofiness of this scene, but also I think it's really really well done, and it's just an iconic scene in this film. So I know it's very controversial for some people. They really the Bob kill. It's unparalleled. But for me, my personal favorite kill from this movie is the Linda kill. Now, on the Halloween 2 1981 movie, my favorite kill, or I guess death in this case, I didn't really make any rules up for this, is going to be the Ben Tramer accidental kill. I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, what about the bathtub kill, or what about, this and this and this and this, and you choose the Ben Tramer accidental kill. I know, a lot of these are controversial for you guys, but I think this accidental kill in the movie that isn't done by Michael Myers adds to the chaos at the beginning of this movie, just the return to the franchise after Michael Myers has escaped and Loomis finds out that he's still alive even after shooting him, and they're trying to hunt him down, and things start off really quick paced, and there's a lot of mistakes happening, a lot of chaos going on, and they end up just killing this innocent kid in a Myers costume by running him over, and this huge fire starts, take him to the hospital, finds out that it's just a 17-year-old kid, and Loomis is like, what have I done? I think it just adds to the chaos of the beginning of this movie, and I think it's really great. So for me, it's my personal favorite accidental kill, I should say, from Halloween 2. Halloween 3, another controversial one. I know many people are going to be saying it's the commercial kill where the kid, his head starts melting and the snakes start coming out. I know, it's a really great representation of what would happen. Well, it did end up happening in Halloween 3. What is going to happen to all these children when they are watching the commercials. But for me, my favorite kill is the kill where some of you may have guessed it. Dick Warlock rips off the head of one of the guys. This is such a great kill. And when you know that it's Dick Warlock who's doing this, it makes it 10 times better. The guy who played the actor, or the guy who played Myers in Halloween 2, knowing that he's the one who's ripping this head off, is just so badass. So for me, it's my favorite kill from Halloween 3. Number 4 is going to be the shotgun kill, and I know the two contenders for the for the best kills in this movie are probably the Bucky kill, where he throws Bucky onto the electrical circuit, and this kill probably. Most likely, those are the two contenders. For me, my favorite kill is the shotgun kill, where he takes the shotgun, sticks it into the wall of that girl. What I really like about it is just kind of the before and after of this kill, where he gets up from where the girl realizes that the officer is dead after trying to give him coffee, and then Michael Myers gets up from the rocking chair, turns around, sticks the shotgun into her chest, and she gets stuck to the wall. And then he steps back, and it's actually probably one of the best shots of Myers in the movie. And the mask actually doesn't look bad in the scene. It actually looks pretty good. I think it's the best shot in the movie in terms of making the mask actually look pretty good, even though it was pretty crappy throughout most of the other shots in the movie. So that's one of the main reasons, but also I think it's just a creative kill, and I really, really do like it. Into Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, my favorite kill from this movie. Certainly a lot of contenders for this, but I had to choose one of the farming tool kills, and so for me, it is the garden rake kill, the Mike kill from at the beginning of the movie. I just love the build up to this kill. And just the fact that it's a guy named Mike who's getting cocky at him because he starts scratching his car up, and he's like, "Who's this random dude doing this to me?" So he gets up, he's all cocky, and he's like, "Trick or treat, mother!" And then he gets choked, and then he stabs the garden rake into his head. I think it's just a really great scene, and just the irony of his name being Mike, I think just adds to it. So the Mike kill is my pick for Halloween 5. Moving on to Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, my favorite kill. I know there's a lot of contenders for this one. Many people probably would have picked the washing machine kill. For me, it's the bedsheet kill. Just the shot after he swings the axe, or even just the shot before, where we get this really nice scene of him holding the axe, and then he swings it, and evidently he cuts her head off. I know it's off screen, and then the blood splatters on the bedsheet, but I just really like the way the kill is shot, and just the build up to the scene where she's kind of in this maze of these bedsheets somehow, and she finally finds Michael Myers, and there he is holding the axe, swings it, chomps off her head. I just think it's a really, really well done scene, so that is my favorite kill from Curse of Michael Myers. Moving on to H2O, not really a lot of options here, so really it could be any one of these, any kill from the movie, but for me it is the Will kill, as I named it, where where Laurie mistakenly shoots LL Cool J, and she goes to check him out, and Will enters the scene and sees that he's shot as well, and then Michael Myers, there he is, for real this time, stabs Will, picks him up, and it's a nice callback to the Halloween 2 scene where he lifts the girl up with the scalpel. It's just a really nice callback scene, and and just, you know, him looking at him while, you know, like, yeah, you see this, and then just drops him, and then starts moving into Laurie and chasing her. Really, really great kill, so it is my favorite from H2O. Moving on to Resurrection, and oh boy. Yeah, a lot of the kills were just kind of throwaways in this, so I had to go with one. So I guess I went with the tripod kill, which even then, not really a huge fan of it. It's creative, don't get me wrong, but not really a fan of it regardless. Sure, you get the head cam view of it, and he stabs it into his neck, and all that, but it's really not all that impressive, so I had to go with something in Resurrection, and with how bad this movie it is, it's really, really hard to decide. So I just went with the tripod kill because I think it's the most creative out of all of them in the movie, so there you go. Moving on to the Rob Zombie remake from 2007, I had to go with the Joe Grizzly kill. There were a lot of options, certainly, because there's a very high kill count in this movie, but I had to go with the Joe Grizzly kill. It's just so good. Seeing these two absolute behemoths duking it out when Michael Myers tries to stab him, and they're legitimately fighting for this knife. I mean, they're breaking the bathroom stall trying to fight for this knife. Michael Myers finally gains enough strength to take it out of his hand and stab him. Just such a great scene, and it just I think it really fits the style of Michael Myers that we have in this movie. This very brutal, intimidating style to him. and he's just brutally fighting for this knife, and I think it's a really great scene. These two behemoths duking it out in this bathroom stall. They couldn't have done it better. So that is my favorite kill from the Rob Zombie remake. The second Rob Zombie remake, my favorite kill, some people might have said, although this kill was off screen, the Daniel Harris scene where, or I guess I should say the Brad Dourif scene where he sees Daniel Harris' dead body, and it's a very emotional scene. But for me, it's the takedown kill. I love that scene, don't get me wrong, but for me, it's the takedown kill, and some of you are probably asking, what do you mean by this? And it's the scene where he's getting ready to enter the strip club, and there's this guy outside, I think smoking a cigarette or something like that, and he just throws him down to the ground and just starts stomping him on his head, and eventually smushes his head open. I think it is a really brutal scene, shows the strength and the just formidable Michael Myers that we have in the Rob Zombie remakes, and so that's why it is my favorite. There were certainly a lot of other picks, possibly the hospital kill at the beginning of the movie, but for me it was this takedown kill because I think it just, again, fits the style of Michael Myers in these Rob Zombie remakes. Halloween 2018, again, a few contenders here and there. I know many people probably would have picked that jack-o'-lantern kill, and again, really nicely done the scene with the amount of meticulousness that Michael Myers had to go through to make that jack-o'-lantern head, and then he kills the dad afterwards. Again, really great scene. But for me, it is the bathroom kill towards the beginning of the movie, where he kills the two interviewers that were introduced at the beginning of the movie, and I think it's just a really good kickoff, a really good climax of the first act of the movie, where he enters the bathroom, he drops the teeth on the ground. When I watched this in the trailers, it really got me excited for this movie. He drops the teeth on the ground and brutally murders the two interviewers in the bathroom. A really great scene. So for me, it's my favorite one from Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills. A lot of contenders here. I don't think there's really any one in particular that I think most people would have picked. Some people could have picked some of the firemen kills, or really any of the kills in the second act. I really like that fireman scene. I think as a scene, that's one of the best scenes in the Halloween franchise. But the best kill for me is the Tommy Doyle kill. And as much as I hate that goddamn scene at the beginning or at the ending of the movie, as much as I hate it and the dialogue and the background of it and all that kind of stuff, this kill, I think, was really well shot and really greatly done. Before I watched Halloween Kills, I saw some of the behind-the-scenes photos and, short videos and things like that. And I saw this scene where Tommy Doyle was, holding his bat, and he was in the middle of the street. You got a lot of lighting going on here, and he brings it up and he swings it with one arm, and he just kind of stops there, and I'm wondering, what's going to happen in that scene? What are they shooting here? And so when I watched the movie and I realized that that's what he was doing, I thought, wow, really interesting there. I think it's a greatly done kill. Obviously, why the hell is he using a baseball bat? Even if it connects to his childhood really well, why the hell are you using a baseball bat against Michael Myers? Regardless, I just really like how he goes for that really hard swing, and Michael Myers just stops him in between with the stab, and they both just look each other in the eyes. And I think it's just a really nice connection to the evil in his eyes and all that kind of stuff. So I know other people probably would have chose something else, maybe even that scene in the second act, or in the kind of the middle of the movie where he's using the different knives and testing them all out. But I chose the Tommy Doyle kill, so get over it. And for Halloween Ends, you'd be surprised. You'd think there'd be a lot of options here, and unfortunately there weren't. I was really hoping they would throw in a lot more options in this movie and have more Michael Myers so that there could be more competition with my favorite kill or my favorite Michael Myers actor. But unfortunately, Myers just really wasn't doing a whole lot in the movie. So I just went with the Corey Cunningham accidental kill at the beginning of the movie. The opening scene where he accidentally kills the kid who's getting really cocky and locking him into the room, and he kicks the door open, and the poor kid falls down the railing, drops down, and his two parents see him just plop on the floor, and that's how the beginning of the movie starts. And I'm like, where the hell is this movie going? And I just think it's a really great way to open up the movie, and it's just really shocking, just really, really shocking. So I went with the Corey Cunningham accidental kill for Halloween Ends. All right, so that will conclude this video, and that will also wrap up all of my Halloween related content for October. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys all had a great Halloween. And we're going to now be moving on to some Diary of a Wimpy Kid content, so I hope you're excited. Almost finished reading the book, and then we will do a review and ranking, which I know you guys are very excited for. So there's still some more fun stuff to come for November, so, stay tuned, all that kind of stuff, and I think that's really all I have to say. So really, really sad to conclude this Halloween season, but other than that, like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you next time.